Alright, hey there Proxyians, this is Proxify here, and hopefully you guys like my new haircut. I wanted to basically change out our hat on our avatar here, and basically take that hat off and just basically have our own set of hair over here. But anyways guys, we are going to take on Nessa's gym here for today in this episode. And if you guys didn't miss out on the last episode, we basically went taking on Milo. We got ourselves our gym badge. While we got ourselves our gym badge, we went through a few different routes and whatnot, and we actually came all the way over here to Holberry, which this is where Nessa's gym is, and this is where we basically got left off here. But now we're going to step inside Nessa's gym, and also too, hopefully we can get our badge here as well, and also continue onwards, and also talk to Chairman Rose over at the restaurant that we have to go to once we actually complete our task here. So let's do it. And also too, if you guys did miss out on the last episode, of course, I will be doing a team recap here, just so that you guys could get a refresh about what has happened so far. So first of all, here we have this Vern that has Pluck, Fury, Attack, Pirate Trip, and Home Claws, level 22. We also have Watt, our new Pokemon on here, who is level 15 with Nuzzle, Growl, Flail, and Acid. I have to say, Toxel is going to be pretty neat having on our team here. We also have Piccolo, that's at level 20 with Pound, Swift, Amnesia, and Brutal Swing. We also have Kiwi, our evolved Grookey, Thwacky, that has Scratch, Razor Leaf, Branch, Poke, and Double Hit. We also have Axel, who is at level 19 with Beetle Eyes, Leg Snarl, and Headbutt. And we also have Gumball, our new Pokemon on the team as well, with Focus Energy, Payback, Hex, and Shadow Ball. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna like having Gumball on the team because of that Shadow Ball, though. That's gonna be pretty nice. Now let's go and head on into here and let's do this thing. So if you're looking for the gym leader Nessa, she's up over at the lighthouse. Alright, so unfortunately we can't head there right away, so it looks like we have to go and head over to the lighthouse, just like back in Pokemon Platinum. If you guys have ever played that game before, basically when in Pokemon Platinum and also Diamond and Pearl, you're able to talk to Volkner, the final gym leader, over at the lighthouse. Now we get to do the exact same thing, but this time we're doing it here with Nessa. So you must be the gym leader, right? How do you know? You're one of the endorsed by Leon, right? You become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. So here you go, Mr. Famous. I already heard about you, so you should learn about me too. Nice. We got her league cards, so now we can be accessed into her gym now. So it seems like all these different league cards is going to be kind of like our accessibility into these different gyms, or unfortunately we won't be able to head on into there, which that kind of sucks. And something tells me about these different statues here is that these are basically toxicity, I think that's what his name is, the different natures of what toxicity is going to be. So I have no idea what nature our toxicity is going to be and what it's going to basically evolve into, but we can actually go and check that out right now. So let's see. So Rattle, that's interesting ability there. But I just need to find. Okay, so quirky nature. So I have no idea what that quirky nature is going to be when we evolve our Toxel. But I think there's like one that turns toxicity into like purple and blue, and then one turns it into yellow and blue. I'm not too entirely sure what the design colors are, but let's go and wear our uniforms out here. I guess we could try out our brand new one. We have the grass type one if we can wear it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we talk to her and see if we can wear our uniform. So let's do it. It's located over there. Oh. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now we're into our gear. So I wonder if we can actually change our this original uniform into our grass type uniform, because so since I know where that change room is now, we should be able to do it by ourselves without having to talk to the person directly. But here is one of my favorite gyms puzzles for this game here, and I actually watched this on somebody else's YouTube channel, and I have to say this gym actually looks really amazing. Also too, this puzzle is actually a little bit challenging if you actually don't know what to do here. But really, it shouldn't be all that too difficult. But let us go into Thwacky, because that is going to be our main dude out here. Because we're just going to be just absolutely destroying Pokemon out here left and right with Razor Leaf. So let's do it. So we're going to Hurlbury Stadium, ready to bask in the beauty of the water type moves. Yeah, let's do it. And I also totally forgot too. Hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday out here as well. And I don't know if I told you guys this in one of my previous episodes, but next week, up and coming, I should be doing our first live stream. I'm thinking about doing a live stream and doing one not for Pokemon Ranger, because unfortunately for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason the Pokemon Ranger game that I downloaded for the emulator is not really working. So I'm actually going to try out something else, and that is going to be doing Pokemon Ranger Shadow of Almia. That is actually a game that I actually have not played before, so it's going to be all blind to me, so so it should be interesting. So this one is not really all that too difficult. All you have to do is just really turn off that button over there, and then turn this one back on, and that should be able to take care of that. Now what we have to do here is that I think we have to go around, I think. So let's go and battle her. But this should be nice. We're just going to take care of all these trainers over here. There's not too many trainers, but it's pretty nice to get some of these XP going on. Now, I actually looked at all the other different Gigantamaxing Pokemon, and I have to say, I really enjoy Snorlax's Gigantamaxing design, and also Gengar as well. I have to say, Gengar's Gigantamaxing is so weird, but I absolutely love it. It's just like his mouth is just like so like big and wide, and like, oh my god. So let's keep on using Thwacky out here, because this is basically our main Pokemon out for this whole entire fight, so this shouldn't be too bad. But one cool thing though is once after we taken care of this gym here, we are going to be heading over to Kaboo's gym, the same guy that we actually got to see back over at the ceremony, and also was technically our first actual type of gym area that we actually been into, and now we can finally head on into there once we actually taken care of Nessa. So that is going to be pretty awesome. So we go and do something like that. That should turn that on. And if we do something like so, we should be able to turn this guy back on. So there, that should actually do something like that. And now let's just head over here. Now this one may be a little bit challenging, but we should be fine. I don't know, this is the... Okay, so that's going the wrong way. So we need to try and turn off that water over here, but that shouldn't be too bad. So let's do something like so. Turn on this button. And now let's just go over here and let's go and battle her, and let's get some of the XP from this person. And now I think she is actually the last trainer in here, or there may be a fourth one. I'm not too sure, but I think this should be the last person in here until we go and fight Nessa. And we got ourselves a Remoraid. Remoraid is not that too difficult. This should be basically really fine out here for Thwacky. So there you go. Awesome. Thank you, Kiwi. You did your job very good, very well out here. And also too, guys, if you did check out our Explorers of Sky, we actually did complete that game. We beat it, the final chapter, and oh my god, guys, if you did not watch Explorers of Sky, I recommend you go and doing so right now, because like I have to say, it was pretty crazy. I did not have any reviver seeds at all, and the only things that I only had in my whole entire treasure bag was basically a whole bunch of random seeds that I had to literally throw at Dialga. So I had sleep seeds, I had stud seeds, I had some other seeds that I basically did some stuff with for our Pokemon over there, and I thought I was gonna go down, but I actually stayed alive for that whole entire thing. Our Pokemon were pretty high up in level because of all the golden seeds and all of that, and nice, we get to see an evolution of Zigzagoon there. But yeah, our Pokemon were pretty high level because of all the golden seeds and all the joy seeds that we found throughout Temporal Tower. That was a pretty big help, because if we did not have that randomizer, I'm pretty sure we would have been screwed in the vanilla game anyways, because it just wouldn't be it just wouldn't be fun. Now, since we do have evolution of Zigzagoon here, we do have a third evolution, which is going to be Obstagoon, which I can't wait to try that out. That is going to be pretty cool. So let's change out Snarl around, because Snarl is just not that good of a move anymore. It would have been fine in the previous other routes and whatnot, but unfortunately, since we're getting more higher up now, Snarl is not going to be all that too great. So now, this comes to the hard part here. Now, this is where we actually have to... Okay. Now, I think there is one more area that we haven't really been to yet, and that is over here. But this way is now blocking our area here. So something tells me that what we need to do is turn on that yellow switch over there. So let me see what I can do. Okay, so that will... Let me see here. I'm going to turn that on. Would that turn off that water that's down here? Yes, it will. Okay, so that should turn off that section. Okay. And now we should be able to do something like this. Okay, so that part almost confused me there, but I think we got it now. All we have to do is just turn on... Nope. Okay, so we're kind of locked here. Well, hold on. I don't think we're stuck. Okay. There we go. We're good now. Okay, that almost confused me there again there too, but I'm good. We finally got out of here. Let's go and let's quickly save our game just so that I don't have to worry about having to do that all over again. And I have to say, for what the badge, well, normally in every Pokemon game we always get ourselves like a snazzy badge case and whatnot, but this time we actually have like a bracelet for holding our for our gym badges. And I guess that would be kind of like the comment question of the day here. What do you guys like more? Do you guys like having a badge case for like all your badges from like all the other previous games, or do you like having a bracelet, like some sort of like bracelet that has all the gym badges? For me personally, I would probably say I kind of like the badge cases, because I remember like back in the day, like in the classic Gen 4 era, is like I'm pretty sure I think maybe Gen 4 and Gen 5. I don't know about Gen 5, but I know that in Gen 4 you're able to actually clean your badges, so that I think like every consecutive time that you play Pokemon, like when you actually do clean your badges, it would get gradually dirty, and then what would happen is that once all your badges get like gradually dirty, you can re-clean them again. And I thought that was a really neat feature, but unfortunately I don't know if they did it for Gen 5, but I thought that was a pretty snazzy little feature there, because I thought that was pretty interesting that they that you were able to do that, was able to clean your own badges, because I thought that was kind of like normally sometimes whenever people do have like actual badges in real life, maybe they normally let's do max max overgrowth maybe. Let's try out that. I'm not too sure if that's going to help us out here, but let's Dynamax up here. Then we're going to try out Max Overgrowth. Now, we have seen Max Overgrowth before, and this is basically going to like heal up Thwackey. And also this should do some damage as well, I think. Oh my goodness, that just absolutely destroyed it out there. Nice, and now we, now I think we also get some health from this as well, yeah. So while we did that, we also get some spare health, but we also do it for the opponent, which that kind of sucks. Now, Arrokuda, let's stay on in here. Now this is another brand new Pokemon. This was actually a Pokemon that was actually featured from the trailers when we had Cramorant, and I kind of like how Pokemon never even like talked about this Pokemon at all, and they never really showed out like what the name of this Pokemon was, not until like the leaks actually dropped. But yeah, that is our brand new Pokemon Arrokuda. I'm pretty sure we can actually find that around the wild area once we be able to have our bicycle to go around the different lakes and all that stuff there. Let's actually knock off. Wow. Well, that's 65. That does 35. Well, you know what? Let's forget about double hit. We're gonna put on knockoff there. That should be fine. Okay, sweet. Now here comes Dreadnought, the big and bad Dreadnought that's actually gonna get its Gigantamaxing form out here. Or yeah. So let's go out for this one. Wow, we actually have a new Dynamaxing move for Thwackey, and that has a Dark type one instead of having that other normal move. The battle music I actually like in this game is pretty nice. Okay, let's see. Max Strike. Ow, that may probably hurt. Okay, that actually did almost half, but we should still be fine to do another one. We have another Max Overgrowth that should do quite a bit of damage for Dreadnought out here. And Dreadnought is bye-bye out of here, dude. Easy badge out here for us. Now, if you did have like Square Bunny or having Sobble, you may probably need to find a Pokemon that at least is like, that has some sort of grass typing to it, or electric typing. Nice. Gumball gets that nice good level up as well. Now it's been a while since I had a Drifloon on my team, because I haven't really had a Drifloon since like maybe Gen 5 or Gen 4. I can't remember, because like I know that when I originally played on the vanilla version of one of those games, I did have a Drifloon before, but I don't know if you need a certain specific item to evolve Drifloon, or evolves by level up. I'm pretty sure it evolves by level up. There we go, get the nice good handshake there, and we get our next badge. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. And wow, and we're like 17 minutes in the game, and I have to say, we actually did pretty good for time. I thought I was going to get a little bit lost there, but you know what? That puzzle wasn't really all that too difficult. Probably for somebody who's starting to get into Pokemon, may have probably had a little bit of an issue. It was a little bit confusing at first, trying to figure out how to turn off the different levers to open up that whole main area, to open up that door. That was like the only one that was a little bit tricky. Hey, thank you. We actually got ourselves a Lure Ball. Well, that's pretty nice. So once we do actually find some Pokemon over at the, oh man, that is one cool, awesome dance there, Pokeball guy. But there we go, we got Olana here, so now she wants us to head over to the restaurant over there. Nice, we actually got Rosalie cart as well. So go to the seafood restaurant, so that is exactly what we're going to do. So now we get to hear a little bit more information about where we're going to be heading off to next, and I think our next destination is actually, yeah, well for me, I already know where our next destination is. That is going to be back over at Motostoke, and that's exactly what we're going to do right after this. Okay, so Sonia and everybody should be up here. So Pross, let's celebrate your recent victory. Oh, were you invited too? You two don't know each other? That's great. Come on, please be seated. Alright, let's get to know about Chairman Rose and Olana out here. Or not. Olana's not even here. Oh, she is. Holberry is a seafood town. Naturally, if one going to eat here, the obvious choices are like a local cuisine. Everything on the menu is delicious. By the way, how's Professor Manolia getting on? I'm quite indebted to her, you know. She was one who figured out the unleashed the power of the wishing stars and used that power to Dynamax Pokemon. We never would have been able to create Dynamax players without her. She was saying that there's still so much we don't know about Dynamax. It caused her some worry. She even made me take a power spot detector with me when I started traveling. A power spot detector, that's a device that allowed me to discover the power spot, so locations in the Emmett Galar particles that allow the Pokemon to Dynamax. I don't like hearing that Professor Magnolia is worried though only if there was something that I could do. So yeah, maybe good for you to visit the vault in Hammerlock, and I believe the key to unlocking the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon lies in the history preserved there. Master Chairman, I arranged the meeting with Sonia, so however, I believe it's about time that we get going, Chairman. But I've hardly had a chance to speak with Prox. It's regrettable, but I suppose it can't be helped. If something needs to get done, there's no time like the present after all. In any case, I bid you all farewell. Huh, alright. You just left so soon. He's ready to the vault. That would be a good place to look for info, but you got the water badge, yeah? Defeating Nessa was no small feat, so here's a TM as a reward. Nice, TF79 Retaliate. Now, is it, no. I thought we, got Retaliate in Gen 6 a little bit earlier, too. Alright, mate, you got both, Grass Badge and Water Badge by now, right? In that case, we're both headed for Nuzlocke and the Fire Gym Badge Kaboo. So how about I share with you a little tip about, the leader Kaboo. From what I heard, he holed up, now in the Galar Mine number 2, undergoing some special training. If he's there, we can't take him on Nuzlocke even if we zip right over there. So putting on the brakes in our gym challenge, so I say, we head to the Galar Mine number 2 ourselves. Let's go see what all the fuss is about. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do now, just for to end things off, we'll head back over to Nuzlocke and we'll call it a part there. But the exciting thing is that when we do head into Kaboo's gym, guys, we are able to get three static Pokemon for our team, and one of them is actually going to be I think his name is Sizzlepede, I think, or something like that, or Scorchipede? Yeah, Scorchipede. I think that's what his name is. It's like the little fire centipede thing. But that is going to be awesome because I am going to be putting that Pokemon on our team because that Pokemon is like a fire type Servine. It's just amazing. Once you get Coil on that thing, on Centiscorch, I think that's what his name is, the final evolution, you should be able to get Coil, and you'll just absolutely be demolishing every Pokemon in sight. Oh yeah, we can actually sit down. They brought that back too. Awesome. At least we can finally sit down in Pokemon games. I think that's what everybody has been wanting for a very long time. Because I remember like playing like Generation 4 and 5 back in the day. It's like, it's so weird because it's like literally your little sprite trainer is just sitting on top, or just standing on top of your chair, which that looked a little bit weird. Now, Kaboo's gym is actually on the bottom part of this area, and that is where I'm going to save. Or, well, actually, no, it's right up here. Okay, so I'm going to end off this episode here, guys, and so in the next episode, we are going to be taking on Kaboo. We're also going to be able to get our 3 static Pokemon encounters here, and that is going to be pretty awesome, because I believe we get, so if we're playing Sword, we should be able to get ourselves a Vulpix here. So we should be able to get ourselves a free Vulpix, a free pre-evolution of Centiscorch, I think that's what his name is, or that's what the actual pre-evolution Pokemon is called, I can't remember, and also another Pokemon as well, so that's going to be very nice. So anyways, don't forget to comment, like, also subscribe. I'll see you guys then, and peace.